For those of you wearing waist bead, leg bead, hand bead, and all those things, please let's listen to this video of this young lady. Then I will come back and say what I want to say about waist bead.
Something happened to me 1 a.m. last midnight, and I want to be sure if I'm not tripping or something, because I've already called like 2 people. They said no, that I wasn't tripping, that it actually happened, because I don't understand. I was about to sleep. That was around 1 a.m. last midnight. Then I had a chain on my hand. It has been on my hand for like 3 months or so. I've been using it to eat, bathe, sleep, because it's good. Then I was just like, let me just off this chain tonight. I don't want to sleep with it. You understand? Immediately, it was around 1 a.m. Immediately, my hand, I just felt like offing it. That I don't want to use it to sleep tonight. Immediately, my hand reached the buckle, and I was trying to pull the buckle. My body started shaking, and my heart started racing. My heart started racing to the extent that if I had continued, I would have probably passed out or something. There was nothing wrong with me before I tried to pull it though. My body started shaking, my feet started getting cold, my body started shaking, my heart started racing, and the hand I was trying to pull it and this other hand that it was on, they were shaking like this. They were shaking. I was like, I had to like stop. I had to like relax on the bed and try to process what is happening there. What is happening? When I stayed calm for like a minute or two, my body came down a little, just a little. It was still on my body, but my body came down a little. Then I tried to reach it again the second time, because I stay alone. And I was already feeling like, what is happening? I can't sleep like this. Let me try and remove it again. Then I tried to reach the chain the second time. Immediately my hand gets to the buckle that I tried to pull the buckle. My hand started shaking. My hand started shaking, my body started shaking, my heart started beating to the extent that I can hear it. My heart has never beat like that before in my life, and there was nothing wrong with me before I said, let me remove this chain. Then after then, I was like, wait, I can't sleep like this tonight. That for me to be having this kind of feeling when I want to off this chain, why? So I had to like call one of my neighbor downstairs twice. It wasn't picking. You know, it's late now. People might be sleeping. So I came up back upstairs. I went downstairs, but the person was not opening the door. I came back upstairs. I think they were not around because there was no sleepers at the door. So I came back upstairs. I felt like there's one of my neighbor that will be around upstairs. So I knocked the security gate, because we have our security gate before the main door. Me too, I also have in my side. Then I knocked the security gate to ask, to shout that who is there. He came outside. Then I told him that, can he help me off this chain? He was feeling reluctant at first, like he was looking at me. I said, please, just nothing, just help me off it. So immediately he wanted to help me off it. I felt that chill again in my body, but it was not, let me just say, I felt it 100% when I was inside the house, but when I was outside, it's just like I just felt it 10%. I just felt it a little. Then I just leave the chain outside, came inside. There's one of my wristwatch box. Sorry, I took the wristwatch box outside, then I put the chain inside, then I left it outside. It's still outside till this morning. I didn't bring it inside my house. I don't know, because this thing I'm telling you, this thing I'm saying is I was 1000% sure it happened to me. Like I wasn't tripping. I even talked to one of my friends this morning. He said no, that I wasn't tripping, that it happened. Then I remember the dream I had the first day I wore the chain. It was in the afternoon stroke evening. I slept that afternoon till around 5 or so. So I have the kind of weird dream, which I don't know if I should talk about, but I told that my friend this morning. I was trying to just off it, like, okay, let me just off it this midnight. And my body started shaking. My heart started racing. And there was nothing wrong with me before. I was not scared. There was nothing. Before I say, let me remove the chain stuff, I was jotting some things down on my notepad. I'm sorry, on my notes. There's note on iPhone. So I was writing some things I needed to do on the note on my iPhone. There was nothing wrong with me. I was fine. You guys, I don't know. I don't know. The chain is outside though. Maybe I can go and make a video of it or something, but the chain is outside. I just put it in the box, wrap it inside liner. I just left it outside. I went outside to check if the box is still there, but I didn't open the box because I'm scared until maybe like someone gets here before I open the box. I later cried last night though. I cried, like I was crying because I couldn't sleep. Why would something like that happen to me and I will be able to sleep? I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating this thing. No, I felt like that 1000%. My body was shaking. My hands were shaking. My heart was beating. And there was nothing wrong with me before I tried to off this chain. If you guys check my my page, I think there will be 1 or 2 of my videos. You guys will see the chain on me, because me, I cannot touch it. Maybe later I can make a video of it, but I cannot even touch it. Maybe someone else will touch it, but I can't touch it. If you guys check my page, maybe you will see a video of that chain. Definitely, I think the video I made yesterday, the chain is on my hand. I don't know.
Now, what is waist bead? Waist bead are traditional African accessories that consist of small glasses bead on a stair or wire worn around the waist. Now, worn around the waist or hip or leg or any other place. They come in different colors and shapes, and many also include decorative stone, crystals, or charms. Waist bead is spiritual and deep, more than as we thought. So many people thought that waist bead is just a bead you wore on your waist or your hip or your leg or your hands. No, it's beyond that. Waist bead is spiritual. Waist bead is more than physical accessories, and many African women are wearing waist bead because there are different types of waist bead. There are some waist bead that was worn in Igbo land that was called a jigede in our own language, but there are other waist bead that other tribes wore on their waist, on their legs, then on their hands. So it depends on the kind of waist bead you wore. But I want to say this specially concerning this girl's video. We talked about, she said she's wearing a chain, and on the process of removing the chain, something started happening to her. That thing that started happening to her is spiritual. You just don't go to the market and buy anything, you just wear it, and there are some things that you just don't go buy and wear. No matter how people tell you to, no matter how people convince you that there is nothing like that, there is something like that. I have seen somebody who bought a boxers, and wore that boxers. After wearing that boxers, that person started having sexual urge. I have seen it happen. A boxers. So that is not everything that people wore that you go to the market and buy. It's not everything that people wore that you go to the market and buy and just wear it like that. As a Christian, there are some things you don't need to do because others are doing it. As a Christian, everything you bought from the market that you're supposed to wear in your body, you're supposed to pray over it, because if you don't understand the spiritual significance of some certain things, you cannot understand what will begin to happen to you when you wear them. Some wear those beads, those chains, for several reasons. Some wear it for protection. Some wear it for protecting themselves from getting unwanted pregnancy. Some wear it because others are wearing it. Some wear it because they are using it for protection. Some wear it because their mother told them that when you wear this, you are not going to have an unwanted pregnancy. So many people wear these beads not because they know the spiritual significance of it. So it's more deeper than we thought. I have met so many girls that told me stories concerning waist bead. The other girl told me that she was sleeping that dream, and in that dream, she saw herself wearing a waist. Okay, she's already having a waist bead. That girl is already having a waist bead. Then when she dreamt, she now saw a woman who came to her and said, "Do you know that what you are wearing in your waist is a snake?" And she was like, "No, I'm just wearing a bead." The woman said, "Okay, remove it and throw it on the ground." The girl removes the beads and throw it on the ground, and that bead immediately turns to snake. Turned to a giant snake. And this girl called me and said, "This is what I dreamt yesterday." Then I said, "You don't have to do things because others are doing. Can you tell me the reason why you are wearing a waist bead?" She said, "I see people wearing it and I love wearing it." You don't love wearing some certain things. You ask questions before wearing. because there are some certain spiritual significance. There are some certain spiritual things behind that thing you are wearing. When you see some native doctor wearing some native chains or native beads, you don't just say the native doctor is wearing it just for fashion. No, the native doctor is wearing it for spiritual significance, for a spiritual reason. For a spiritual reason. You don't just say you saw somebody wearing something and it's just for. Not everything is for fashion. There are things that are not for fashion, and one of them is waist bead, leg bead, and the hand bead. And every color in that bead has meaning. Go and make your own research concerning waist bead. It's very deep and spiritual beyond how we thought. So that is what I want to say concerning waist bead. If you are a Christian and you are wearing a waist bead, please stop it, because it's very dangerous. There are some things when you wear waist bead. For those of you wearing waist bead, there are some people that when they wear the waist bead, they will start having some confusing dreams, start having some unnecessary dreams, seeing themselves in the water, seeing themselves doing all sort of nonsense, seeing themselves doing all sort of sexual activities in the dream, just because of that waist bead. But they don't know that it's because of that waist bead they wear. There are some people having some terrible dreams, but they don't know that the problem is from the waist bead, it's from the leg bead, it's from the hand bead. There are some things that happens to you that comes from what you wear. That is why you need to be careful of the things you wear. That is why. See, this life is so spiritual and so deep as we thought. That is why we need to ask questions in some certain things. So in conclusion, waist bead has a spiritual significance. And if you don't understand the spiritual things behind that waist bead, please don't join wearing it. Don't join wearing it. Don't wear it, because so many things is involved in waist bead. I hope you learned something from this video. If you learned something from this video, please help me to share this video so many people, so that they can learn from this video too. And if this is your first time of seeing my video, please don't forget to follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the video, drop your comments on the comment section. I'm going to reply them. And I'm going to do a video if I see a sensitive comment in the comment section. God bless you for watching. Thank you.